We recently broke 50 subscribers. I'd like to start this video off by saying thank you. Coffee stories, always drinking coffee, and there's always cool stories out there. Thanks to all of you guys who send them because they're so freaking fun to share. And that includes this motherfricker who I've actually talked about in the past. And Elden Ring has been one of those games where people just play it and they just think of new ways to break it, to beat it, to do whatever they want with it. And Ainrun is a great example of that because I've covered him before doing 5x everything, literally playing the game with 5 times everything, creatures, bosses, whatever the frick. He's now actually taking this to a whole new level because he wants to beat the game, yes, by just kicking the bosses to death. And if anyone out there can describe this in other game terms, feel free to let me know. Like, what if you were to play RuneScape this way? That would be god-awful. Or any game ever. I don't think you can actually do this with most games, but here is him, just one of many bosses to go through, trying to beat Elden Ring by simply kicking. This man will sit for hours at a time, dodging and doing whatever it takes to just kick basic damage. I've talked to Ainrun about this. I think he needs help.
We are at T. Now we start counting the letters. We're at N. Or we're past the T. We're past the G. We're on to the E, dude. We're at the F, chat. The final letter. The final letter. Oh, bitch! Ah! Oh, let's go! Oh my god, dude. We are at T.
And so, like it says here, that took 3 hours. All right. And a lot of people wondering, all right, how can he actually beat the game or a lot of its bosses? For all those who don't play Elden Ring, you don't have to beat all of the bosses to actually beat the game. Some of these runners will actually go out of their way to do certain bosses because they're like one of the harder bosses, one of the bosses that maybe gain some more traction. One of those has to be Melania, one of the harder bosses in the game. People have been debating this for quite some time, but she's definitely the most clickable when you actually take her down. He actually kicked her to death. This took 4 hours. And I want you just for a second, put yourself in his shoes. I've played video games for 4 hours at a time, and there's a lot of things going on, right? You change maps, you change characters, you change weapons, you change a lot of things up because 4 hours is a long period of time. This dude just did a route, just dodged and kicked, did the same thing over and over for 4 hours, had to really make little to no mistakes just to beat this boss by kicking. And again, I've talked to him about this. He needs your help. Oh my god.
Extraordinary.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
You know, I love and his laugh makes me feel like I'm out of breath, but it's just so iconic at this point. You know, he does that thing. And I'm not gonna lie. Right after that, Pablo pointed, I don't know how he saw this. I don't know how it's so fast in the chat. Shouts to this guy. His name is blurry. I can't see who it was, but I don't know. It's freaking cool that some streamers can hit some things and they know that I'm about to see the clip. I don't know. That's freaking cool. And thank you. I cut my hair though, so that's a rip. But what's not a rip is what Ainrun did here. I mean, the dude is literally a madman. I can't wait to see all these Elden Ring creators when they actually step away from Elden Ring and do this in other games. So he's slowly but surely beating Elden Ring by just kicking bosses. He needs your help. Go help him out. Go show him some love. And thanks for all of you guys for allowing me to share these stories because they're so freaking fun. My DMs are always open. Till next time, take care. 336 P.